Hey guys, it's Everett. It's Thursday, September 5th, 2013, and this week's topic is names. My name is Everett, and I have two middle names, and then there's my last name. So, about picking Everett, I was identifying as genderqueer for a bit before I came out solely as transgender. Um, and during that time period, I was going by my birth name, and I started having people dabble with the name Everett because I heard it before, and this kid who lived 2 towns over from me, his name was Everett, and he was also trans. But it kept coming back to me, maybe because it's the same first initial, or maybe just because I really like the name, but I had people call me it sometimes, and I realized that I really, really loved it, so that's kind of like when I came out as Everett, and then I searched for a middle name, and I originally wanted my first name to be genderqueer, just to make things, or gender neutral, just to make things easier for everyone, I guess. But that didn't happen because I really liked Everett, so I went by Everett. Same first initial, so that helped me when signing papers and stuff to just do E last name. And then I picked my middle name because I went with the gender neutral name there, since I didn't do it for my first name, which is Alexander, and I spelled it with a Y because there was a girl named Alex in my high school, or Alexandria in my high school, and she spelled her name with a Y, and she was not trans. And I really like the spelling, so I spelled it like that. And I get a lot of comments on it from my resume, and just people try and make sure that it's spelled correctly because they've never seen it like that, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the questions because I really do genuinely like the name. And then I started telling people that it's like XY because those are the chromosomes of guys, like stupid reasons that aren't actually legit, but I say it anyways, and people are like, oh cool. I heard the name Jeremy, well, I knew the name Jeremy, but it just kept coming back to me. But by the time I heard it and wanted it as my name, it was kind of too late. Like, people were calling me Everett for a solid amount of time. Like, I just got everybody to finally start using the correct name. And that's not to say that you can't change your name. That's just what happened to me. I was like, I'm just going to go with Everett. It'll be easier with the same first initial. I really do like the name. I really love the name Jeremy. It's my favorite name. Also, the basis of Paramore's name is Jeremy. So instead of just throwing it out, and instead of just having it as my first name, I just put another middle name in there. So my name's Everett Jeremy Alexander, last name. As far as choosing a name goes, it's really at your own discretion. There's a few ways you can do it. You can look up online names that came out in the year you were born if you want, to sort of blend in. You can go for a name you hear, like maybe some other trans guy has it, like my case. Everett's not too popular of a name though, so people oftentimes compliment it or say how unique it is. So you may get that if you go with like Caden, Aiden, well not Aiden, Caden, Jaden, Zayden, Brayden. Brayden's more popular, I would say, but just if you hear any of those names, or Everett, or Emmett, or stuff that isn't too common, people may comment on it. Or, if you have a relationship with your parents, or a really strong relationship with some sort of parental figure, or somebody who's like a mentor, or has helped you like as a father, mother, parent type, to pick a name that they would have if you were born the correct gender physically, correct sex I should say at birth, then you can have them name you. But I find that oftentimes parents are just trying to hold on to what they can of their child, and just kind of make a nickname or masculinize the birth name that you may have had. So that can go either way. You just gotta find something that you really like and test things out, and if something keeps coming back to you, just try not to ignore it. Maybe embrace it and kind of see where it goes. I think we're pretty lucky in that sense because we get to choose a name we really like, and think about how many people in the world are kind of like, yeah, my name's Con, I don't really like it, or like my name's whatever, or my middle name is fucking weird, I don't like it. So I think it's definitely cool to, like your name and have the opportunity to pick it, or like have a bunch of your friends pick it with you. And just wanted to give a shout out to Parker, my bromance lover. He officially got his name changed today in the state of Connecticut, so I am very happy for him. And he told me not to say that I named him, and I guess I didn't. Shelly and I just threw out names for a few hours and days, and he decided on the name Parker, and then we picked his middle name, which is James, because it flows nicely. Parker James. If you try, I'm really big about middle names flowing with first names. It's like a pet peeve of mine. So we were trying for a long time to pick something that flows with Parker. So Parker James is like one of the ones that flows nicely, I think. So that's about it. This video is unnecessarily long, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be making a video on my personal channel, so be sure to check that out. I love you guys. I hope you're having a fantastic September, and I will see you guys in a week. Bye.